Good morning, everyone. I'm at the beach, but it's raining, so I'm sitting in my car until it passes. I know we'll do a big storm tomorrow. It's going to be sweeping all across England, Wales, Scotland, and apparently this one's going to be quite severe. So good for me for beach detecting, because hopefully it rips all the sand out from the different beaches I go to and get down to the goodies. This video is going to be a bit different. I'm going to be showing you how to detect a beach and what to look for, and instant tips along the way. So hopefully it will encourage you to detect on beaches. Right, see you on the first. Check out the tide times of your local area. They give you all the information, and also the weather. The last storm we had here on my local beach, it did this cutaway all along here, and it was a bigger cutaway probably about a week ago, but the sand has been pulled back in a little bit more. So that's the sort of thing I would detect all the way along that strip, all the way along, because it's probably whipped about a foot, 2 foot of sand away. Well, first signal out of that little hole, and where's it? There, just there. It's got to be a penny, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's a 3p piece, a threepenny bit. Oh, I'm happy with that. 1942. Oh, made up with that first target. 1942. The old thistle on the back, is it the thistle? Yeah. Happy days. Another coin. Really scraggy signal it was. Little 5p, I think. Queen Elizabeth. God rest her soul. Yeah, it's got to be a 5p. This was a reading of 43. I expected it to be a pound coin, but it's not. It's an earring. I don't think it's silver. Well, it's silver coloured, but it's not got any marks on it, I don't think. Yeah, lovely. Look at the layout of the area you're detecting. As you can see where the cutaway is along the there, it slopes right down. Okay, the tide's in at the moment, but that will be going out, and that will go down even deeper. Sort of area to detect is at the very low tide. This was reading in the 40s, and I reckon it's a little button. That's what I reckon it is. But I'm going to give that a nice brush when I get back. Might not be, but I'll check it when I get back. Always detect areas where there's black sand. I found some nice coins in the black sand, and always check behind things like this, different rocks. I think that's rubble, but there's days when that's not even there, when it's all covered up in sand. So check, put your detector over it, because coins, jewellery will get lost in between it. This is reading 42 out of that hole, and it's just there. Let's have a look. It's got to be a 2p, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a 2p. Can't be anything else, I don't think. Well, there's a bit of thickness on that. I'll give that a little clean and I'll come straight back to you if there's anything on it. Just a penny, I think. Yep, 1p. That's all it is. Still, coin's a coin.
Beaches change daily, and I mean daily. As you can see from this beach, it rises up to the top there where all the sand is, and then it slopes down. So check each area out, especially the dry sand at the top where tourists have been sitting.
Just found this right scraggy signal. It's got some writing on the back. Made in England, I would say. Base metal bezel, stainless steel, and don't know what else it says, but probably off a watch or something. I don't know. Something different. Make sure you fill your holes in, because you get lots of people walking their dogs. Okay, flatten it down, and that's it. Don't want any dogs getting injured or people getting injured. Reading a 43, and you can see it down there. It's a pound coin, spendable. There you go. Happy days of that. Yeah, reading a 43. Just found this little item. It was only reading about 27 just there. That is small, but I reckon, unless it's my eyes, that's a crown. I may be wrong. Might be just a piece of scrap. But I'll check it out when I get back. Ensure you've got an escape route. What you don't want to do is, get cut off. So I'm in the cove, and my escape route is just at the back of me, up those stairs, back up to the road. This is a reading of 45. There it is. Don't know what that is. Penny, worn down, I would say. Yeah, that's what I would say that is. Happy days.
You can see from the last storm we had, the sand is right up against the wall, so it'd be pointless detecting that. What you need is a good storm again, and to get all that sand ripped back out.
This was reading 34, and it's just there. Now I reckon that, if it's not a washer, could be a ring. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite nice. It's definitely a ring. Oops, sorry, there you go. Lovely. Let me just give that a clean and I'll come straight back to you. Well, there it is. It's got a letter inside, or a number, I'm not too sure, on the inside. But a nice looking ring. Happy days. Always check in between the rocks. That's a target there, so I'll go for that one in a minute. Yeah, check between the rocks and the crevices. I found lots of coins in the cracks of the rocks. This was reading about 4041, and there it is. Let's give it a swirl. I reckon that's the top of something. But what? I do not know. Something different. It's got a bit of weight to that as well. And another coin out of that hole, which is filled up with water now. And it's just there. Oh, lovely, that's a shilling. 1 shilling piece. Lovely. What date's on that? I'll come back to you if I can see the date. Happy with that? 1954. Just give it a rub with my thumb. And yeah, 1954. Quite pleased with that one. It just shows the coins are here. You just got to hunt them out between the rocks and the crevices. They're there, and I've been coming here quite a few times, and I always find a little bit of silver. Told you about the hot spots on beaches. That's where I got my shedding from, just in there. Another target just there, all out the same hole. And there's something else in there, so I'm going to get that one out first before we have a look at that one. So out of that hole there with the water in, I knew there was another target, and here it is. And we've got the target across there to have a look at yet. I reckon that's an old buckle, you know, or buckle. Part of a buckle. Looking at it. Yeah, that could be a buckle. Obviously all broken, but I would say that is a buckle. Right, let's have a look at the other one, which is just there. Oh, that's got to be a penny, 3 decimal penny. Let's give it a swirl. Yeah, worn down, but lovely. Happy with that. That coin I thought was a 3 decimal penny out that hole there. I think it's an half crown. I can see the words ER, and if it is an half crown, it's a bucket lister for me, because I've never found one. I thought it was slightly bigger than a 3 decimal penny, so I'm really made up with this. You can just make out ER, but I'll give that a better clean when I get back. I'm quite pleased with this, quite pleased. Yeah, the more I rub it, the more silver pops through. Happy days. There will be hot spots on the beach where you will find coin spills, especially modern coinage. And you will find the hot spots of the pre-decimals. If you look hard enough, it's there. You just got to find them. This is what storms do. They either bring the sand in or throw it out. And last night's storm brought it in, but didn't stop me finding the coins. Now normally you can see the pebbles, down there, but you can see them all over in that sort of area when the sand's been whipped out. Just found this, reading a 34. I've no idea. Looks like it's got little sort of, as if it was hinges there. 1, 2, 3, and possibly one there, 4. Does it look silver? I don't know. Yeah, if you keep on coming back to the same beach, you just need to look at it and think, oh, it's a bit different from last time. I noticed now that the sand's moved more this way, because it was really covering the pebbles the other day. The stream, waterfall stream, has changed course. The sand seems a bit thicker here, but all you gotta do is read the beach, and think where the coins would be. Look in the cracks, look between the rocks, look between the boulders. You'll find them. Just flicked this coin out of that hole there, and it's just there. God, look at the state of that. Could be a pre-decimal RP. Could be. But it's hard to tell. Happy days. As you can see from the back of me, the tide's coming in quite fast now, so I'm virtually done here. So hopefully next time I come up here, there's a bit more sand out. But I found a few good coins here, which I'm happy with. And my bucket list half crown, I think it's an half crown. So I'll see all them on the roundup. Yeah, quite pleased. Tide's coming in now, so I think I've done here. Could spend another quarter of an hour or so, but I don't want to chance it, because that looks a bit rough out there. And I'll just walk up the pathway up there, up the hill. But I've enjoyed the hour, 1.5 hours here. So I'm made up with the coins I found. So hopefully some of the tips and hints I've given you will help you better understand the beach a bit better. Right then, let's go through the finds from the 2 beaches I've done. A £1 coin, 2 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2p pieces. I'm not too sure on that one there. 1p piece is 4, and I think that's a little 5p piece. 4-old button, bit of junk there. Junk, don't know what that is, probably part of a little toy car. Junk, that's got a number on it somewhere. Back of a watch, I believe. This sort of pewter sort of top of something. I've seen these before, don't know whether they're stair things. This item, I don't know whether it's part of a buckle. It looks like it, where the other part would have broken off. I'm not too sure, and that would be the centerpiece. That little crown, that item there, no idea what it is, but it's shiny. It's got little hinges there. Whether it's silver or not is another matter. The ring, lovely ring. It could be one of those mood rings which change colour. Could be. Little earring. 3p piece. 1942. Shilling piece. I think that's dated 1954. Yeah. And a bucket lister for me is the half crown. I thought it was a pre-decimal penny at first, until I started rubbing it. And you can see the ER there, and I think it's 5.5 there, so it'd be 1955, I would say. But that's a bucket lister for me. Ash always finds them. Southern Searcher. So that's me finds from the 2 beaches. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I gave you some hints and tips of how to detect beaches. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me.